Prince Rogers Nelson, better known to the world simply as Prince, was never one to shy away from bold opinions. Behind the dazzling costumes and boundary-breaking music, there was a perfectionist who demanded the highest artistic standards. To him, music wasn't just entertainment. It was a calling, and if you didn't measure up, he made it known. Welcome to another episode of Music Rivalry Exposed, where we uncover the fascinating world of Prince's musical clashes. Today we'll explore the 6 artists who, according to reports, found themselves on the wrong side of the Purple One's uncompromising vision. Prince himself once told Rolling Stone in 1985, "There's no such thing as perfect, but there is such a thing as unacceptable." And for him, several very big names fell into that unacceptable category. Some of these tensions played out in public, others behind closed doors. But all of them reveal not only personal clashes, but also...
You know, that Wesley Snipes character, that would have been me. Now you run that video in your mind.
So Prince's belief about what music should be, so grab your raspberry berets. And let's count down the 6 artists who allegedly made Prince see red instead of purple. Coming in at number 6 is none other than soft rock crooner Michael Bolton. Despite Bolton's chart-topping success in the late 80s and early 90s, Prince reportedly dismissed him as lacking true soul. The story goes that after Bolton's 1991 cover of When a Man Loves a Woman dominated radio, Prince told his bandmates, that man wouldn't know soul if it slapped him in his processed hair. The comment spread quickly through industry circles. Prince's criticism wasn't just about Bolton's voice. It was about what Bolton's style represented. Where Prince was pushing boundaries and fusing genres, Bolton's polished ballads struck him as sanitized soul. In a 1993 Dutch magazine interview, Prince remarked that some artists sterilize music and sell it back to you, a statement insiders claimed was aimed squarely at Bolton. Though they never feuded publicly, Prince reportedly went out of his way to avoid Bolton at a 1994 industry event, allegedly muttering, "Some associations you can't wash off." Interestingly, Bolton himself always spoke respectfully of Prince, later calling him a genius after his death. For Prince, though, Bolton represented the clash between commercial success and artistic authenticity. A battle Prince fought his entire career. At number 5 is the Queen of Pop, Madonna. This rivalry was especially compelling since both she and Prince were bold, provocative superstars who might have seemed destined for a collaboration. Their paths first crossed in 1985 when Warner Brothers floated the idea of a duet. According to Prince's sound engineer Susan Rogers, he dismissed the thought with, "She's got about as much musicality as this soundboard." Needless to say, the duet never happened. Prince reportedly viewed Madonna as more of a shrewd image maker than a genuine innovator. In 1987, he told a journalist, "Musical innovation is dying because people are more concerned with selling images than creating them." Many saw this as a direct jab at her constant reinventions. The tension peaked in 1994 when Madonna attended one of Prince's after shows. Mid-performance, he allegedly changed the lyrics of Sexy MF to "She's Not Sexy" while looking straight at her. She left shortly afterward, yet it wasn't all venom. Even while calling her calculated, Prince acknowledged her sharpness, saying privately to drummer Bobby Z, "She knows exactly what she's doing. Every move, every outfit, every word. Nothing is real." For Prince, Madonna embodied the difference between performance art for fame and authentic musical expression, and he always valued the latter. Landing in the number 4 spot is Justin Timberlake. To Prince, Timberlake represented a younger generation, borrowing from his sound without offering acknowledgement. The rift began in 2006 when Timberlake's Sexy Back topped charts. At a party, Prince took the mic and quipped to the crowd, "Sexy never left." The jab made headlines and highlighted their musical divide. According to producer Jimmy Jam, Prince had been irritated years earlier by Timberlake's debut album Justified 2002, which leaned heavily on the Minneapolis funk style Prince had pioneered. Prince reportedly said, "He's taking my whole vibe and not even acknowledging where it came from." The situation worsened when Timberlake fired back in his 2007 track, "Give It To Me." If sexy never left, then why's everybody on my stuff? But the breaking point was personal. At the 2007 Golden Globes, Timberlake mocked Prince's height while accepting an award, crouching down in jest. Prince, who guarded his dignity fiercely, was said to be deeply insulted. "Some things you don't joke about," he told a bandmate. Even so, Timberlake performed a Prince tribute at the 2018 Super Bowl in Minneapolis, a move fans criticized as tone-deaf, given their rocky history. Number 3 goes to Maroon 5, whose 2012 cover of Kiss struck a particularly sour note, with Prince had painstakingly stripped Kiss down to its bare essentials, a minimalist groove where silence was as important as sound. Maroon 5's pop-rock rendition, loaded with guitars and heavy production, reversed everything Prince had intended. Upon hearing it, Prince allegedly said, "They took all the spaces out of the music. The spaces are as important as the notes." Things escalated when Adam Levine claimed Prince had approved the cover. According to his former manager Albert Magnoli, Prince was furious. "I never approved anything. They never reached out." Prince even considered legal action, though ultimately decided it wasn't worth the time. For him, the issue wasn't just the cover itself, it was the lack of respect for the soul of the song. In the runner-up position at number 2 is the Black Eyed Peas. They're slick. Chart-friendly pop embodied everything Prince thought was wrong with modern music. The conflict reportedly began around 2009 when will.i.am DJ'd at an event Prince attended. After only 10 minutes, Prince walked out, allegedly saying, "That's not music. That's a marketing meeting." In interviews around 2010, he criticized overproduced pop, saying, "When you quantize everything and auto-tune the soul out of it, what are you left with? Plastic." When the Peas headlined the 2011 Super Bowl halftime show, just 4 years after Prince's legendary 2007 performance, he refused to take part in promotional shoots with them. To his band, he remarked, "Some people make music, some people manufacture it. One will last forever, the other has an expiration date." Finally, at number 1, is guitar icon Eric Clapton, the man who reportedly earned Prince's harshest disapproval. This clash cut deep because it centered on their shared instrument, the guitar. In 1985, Clapton allegedly dismissed Prince as all flash and no substance, suggesting that true blues required a lifetime of experience. The remark stung, and Prince never forgot it. The rivalry came to a head at the 2004 Rock and Roll Hall of Fame ceremony. Prince's jaw-dropping solo on "While My Guitar Gently Weeps" was seen by many as a direct challenge to rock's old guard. Before the performance, he reportedly told Sheila E., "Tonight, they'll know I don't just wear purple, I play it." Where Clapton stood for tradition and purity of form, Prince embodied reinvention and innovation. He once quipped, "Some people worship their guitars, I make mine worship me." And in 2010, when asked directly about Clapton, Prince gave a stinging response. "Eric's technically proficient, sure, but has he ever made you dance? Has he ever made you want to change your name or question your sexuality? Music should transform you, not just impress you." Conclusion: whether you agree with his judgments or not, these rivalries show just how fiercely Prince guarded his vision of music. For him, it was never about fame or formulas. It was about truth, risk, and authenticity. His uncompromising standards didn't just create tension with other artists. They shaped the very sound of modern music. So, what do you think? Who would make your list of musical loves and hates?